He refers to one tax increase. Let me remind you, it was a Democratic tax increase, and I didn't want to do it, and I went along with it. And I said I make a mistake. If I make a mistake, I admit it. That's quite different than some. But I think that's the American way. I think everyone's paying too much. But I think this idea that you can go out and then he hits me for vetoing a tax bill. Yes, I did.
Did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth! Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg?
Yes, basically. The German government has discovered it's going to get £14 billion more in tax this year than it expected, and unemployment is at its lowest for 20 years. Which is great news. Good for them. Lucky old Germans. Couldn't have happened to a nicer country.
It's funny, you're a funny guy.
What do you mean, the way I talk? What?
It's just, you know, you're just funny. It's funny, you know, the way you tell the story and everything.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tommy, no, you got it all wrong.
Oh, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say?
You're right.
Funny how? What?
Just, you know, you're funny.
You mean,
So?
well, let me understand this, because you know, maybe it's me, I'm a little maybe.
In the election of 1860, Abraham Lincoln said the question was whether this nation could exist, half slave or half free. In the election of 1960, and with the world around us, the question is whether the world will exist, half slave or half free, whether it will move in the direction of freedom.
Your carbon footprint, if you're an Australian car driver, by paying this company to go and shoot camels. Which is basically a bit unfair because, let's face it, Europeans with cars are as unnatural to Australia as camels are.
Yes.
Here's the thing, though, while we're talking about all this whole business of ecology, Sainsbury's, the supermarket chain, very useful supermarket chain, the great thing about Sainsbury's is it keeps the scum out of Waitrose.
Hello? Down. Okay. Just down. Just gotta turn this on.
Hello.
Hello.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it,
Yes?
is to chat to the star from Mission Impossible films.
That sounds easy. I can do that. Not a problem.
This device will self-destruct in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's start the show!
Please sit down. Ellis Boyd Redding, your files say you've served 40 years of a life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Rehabilitated?
Well, now, let me see. You know, I don't have any idea what that means.
Well, it means you're ready to rejoin society.
I know what you think it means, Sonny.
There's very few political leaders that get a chance and have the character and the ability to change not just the political landscape of their country, but the political landscape of the world. And she was such a figure. She was a towering global figure who made a vast impact. And you know, her reputation is rightly immensely high.
Now, I have to go back to work on my State of the Union speech, and I worked on it till pretty late last night. But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false, and I need to go back to work for the American people. Thank you.